All right, guys, so we're gonna start with a squat to step. So we're gonna squat down right here. We're gonna step one foot in here, keeping that low squat position. Back out, other one, back out. Make sure you're not driving those knees past those toes, like you're sitting back into a chair. We're gonna go for 10. Then you're gonna go ahead and grab a ball, cushion, anything. I'm gonna do a wall sit for 30 seconds right after the 10 squats. We're just gonna place this between our knees. We're gonna squeeze as we're holding the wall squat. So let's start with a squat to step. We're gonna go for 10. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Last one. All right, grab a cushion or whatever it is you're gonna use. We're gonna go for 30 seconds. So get down as slow as you're comfortable with. Put it between your knees. Squeeze, just hold. Try to get those quads as parallel to the ground as you can. Get 20 seconds here. So really squeezing that object. 10 seconds. Should really feel those quads burning here. 3, 2, time. All right. Next up, we're gonna go into bridges. So go ahead and come down to the ground. We're gonna go ahead and bridge up. I wanna keep those shins perpendicular to the ground. So we're gonna bridge up. Squeeze the glutes here at the top. From here, we're gonna straighten one leg. Here, come back down. Straighten the other one, come back down. Really try to keep those hips square rather than lifting and like letting your hip drop. So we're gonna go for 15. We're gonna lift each leg one at a time for each rep. Let's go. Really squeeze the glute, especially when you're doing the single leg. You should be squeezing the left, now the right glute. Last one. And down. All right, let's go into mountain climber. So we're gonna go for 10 per side. So we're gonna stick to the same side, and we're gonna go from regular mountain climber to drunk mountain climber. So we're gonna bring our knee to our elbow, here, back, and then to the other elbow and back, and that's gonna count as one rep, and we're just gonna stick to that side. So we're gonna go for 10 on the right leg alone, and then 10 on the other side. All right, let's go. Other side. bring it over to leg raises onto our backs. So hands under your hips. We're gonna go for 20 leg raises. So we're gonna come here, lift those legs straight up. You should feel that in your lower abs. So we're gonna go for 20. Really control the legs on the way down. If you're able, go ahead and add the hips. Here's 12. And last one. Whew. All right, we're gonna stick with the abs. So we're gonna go for bicycle crunches. Now if for some reason you can't do this with your knees, you can keep your legs straight, so bicycle crunches regular. We're gonna come here. If that doesn't feel good on your knees, you can just keep your legs straight. We're gonna go here. All right, so let's take a break. We're gonna go for 25 seconds. All right, let's go. 4, 5, 6. Whew. All right. So now, if you can do regular push-ups, go ahead and do just regular push-ups on the ground. Make sure that your elbows are coming down at about 45 degrees, not out here. So if you can do regular push-ups, just go ahead. If you cannot, and I'll do these with you guys, just go ahead and come up onto an elevated surface like this. Make sure you're not keeping your hips back. Drop them down. And again, elbows down. So we're just gonna do regular. All right, so next up we're gonna do high plank, kickbacks to up downs with shoulder tap. So we're gonna come down. Make sure you're keeping your hips down. So from high plank position, we're gonna do a straight leg kickback. Squeeze the glute. Each leg, up, down, to the forearms, shoulder tap, and then back to kickbacks. So that whole sequence counts as 1 rep. We're gonna go for 8. Let's go. Alternate which side you're dropping with on the up downs. Here's 3. 4. 5. 7. And 8. Oh, forgot the shoulder taps. All right. Good job, you guys. All right. Next up, we've got a reverse lunge to balance. Now, if you want some extra security for the balance, go ahead and grab a chair. just to make sure you don't fall over. But it's really just here for a little extra help if you need it. So we're gonna do a reverse lunge. So here, come back to balance. So we're just gonna step straight back here. You wanna have a straight line from your head to your knee, your back knee here. You wanna make sure you're far enough that your knee is not going past the toes. So right here, here, step up, balance, squeeze that other glute. So again, if you need that extra help for the balance part, you can go ahead and use a chair if needed. So we're gonna go for 10 per side. Let's go. Halfway. 9, and 10. Now from here, again, you can grab a chair or you can do it on your own. It's gonna go ahead and grab it. So with that leg that we were just stepping with, opposite one is gonna be stepping out. So we're just gonna drop low and do taps here. So we're gonna go for 10 taps here. So we're gonna go for 10, let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you're only dropping down slightly, but you can really feel it in the glute, especially after those reverse lunges. So let's go for the other side. 10 reverse lunges. Let's go. That's my balance there. 6, 7, 8, 9, one more. 10. All right, same thing. 10 taps. Drop down slowly here. Just a little bit. We're gonna tap for 10. Let's go. All right. And yep, that's the last one. All right, we're gonna go for round number 2. Guys, back to the beginning. So we're gonna go to squat to medial step. So we're gonna go for 10 and then grab your cushion or whatever you were using for the 30-second wall sit. All right, so we're gonna go for 10. Let's go. 2. 'Gonna do more in case I miscounted. All right, so 10 of those. Grab your object you were using. The bigger it is, the kind of harder it is to keep it squeezed. So let's go for 30 seconds on the wall squat. Go for it. Really actively squeezing that object. 10 seconds. Hey, my love. It's our special guest for the day. 4 seconds. 2, 1, time. Great job. All right, guys. Next up, back to bridges. Gonna go for 15. Let's actually grab that object you were just using for the wall sit. and keep it between your legs throughout the bridge. Keep that squeeze. Really try to keep it in place. So we're gonna go for 15 again. Same, we're still doing the leg lift. Let's go. 5 more. Last one. Whew. All right, guys. So next up, we've got the mountain climbers to drunk mountain climbers. So knee to opposite sides. We got 10. The right leg first. Let's go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job, guys. All right. Let's go back to leg raises. So we got 20. Hands under your hips. Now you can, if you were doing the hip lift before, feel free to just start it from the beginning now. So we're gonna go for 20. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 2 more. Last one. All right, from here we're gonna go straight into the bicycle crunches. Again, remember you can keep your legs straight if you would like. We're gonna go for 20. Let's go. 2, 3, 4. Whew. All right, great job. Back to push-ups. Gonna go for 10. You can do these elevated or from the knees. Let's go. So next up we've got the high plank kickback to up down to the shoulder tap. Alright, so we're gonna go for 8. So kick back, up down, shoulder taps. Alright, let's get going. It's 1. 2, 3, 6, 7, and 8. Whew. All right. Next up, we've got the reverse lunge to balance, and we're gonna go straight into the toe taps. So get that chair ready if you're gonna use it. So we've got reverse lunge for 10, toe taps for 10. So if I'm moving this one, yeah. All right, let's go. 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. Straight into toe taps. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch that chair to the other side. All right. 10 on the other leg. 8, 9. Last one. Straight into toe taps. Drop down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, guys. That's it. Great job. Let me know if you have any questions about any of the exercises we did, regressions or progressions I can go into. Thanks so much for joining me.